J.B. Yango, in an attempt to retrieve the lost leather, just picked up his 5th personal. That means they've got 2 important guys on the brink of disqualification. Rob Williams is still in the freezer as a result of the 5th foul he picked up in the dying seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now J.B. Yango is also saddled with 5 personals, along with Big Sanchez. Hui in an open situation. Carlton Cooper
is going to get the personal foul.
Loose ball foul, Cooper.
Only the first personal tonight for Carlton Cooper. And look at their score, 76 for Manila Beer, 75. A lot of incredulous Manila Beer fans are rooting for them, pulling for them from the stands. Andre McCoy against Butch Hayes. J.B. Yango. Juan Fernandez. Very listless passing by Tanduay, cost them the basketball anew.
Yes, they've lost a little bit since Williams went out of the game, Joe. They don't really seem to have anybody to orchestrate the offense like they did before.
Warning on McCoy, and look at this. Bull putting back Williams in, but then I guess the turn of events necessitates this.
He'll be useless on defense, though. Whoever he's guarding, they should try to take the ball straight to the hoop.
That's right. Everybody's got to keep baiting him from here on in. And Ahmed Ginabin, who is himself saddled with 5 personals, I didn't realize. Well, there were so many guys determined on the brink of disqualification. Well, that's one for Manila Beer. Ahmed Ginabin is back on the floor.
Yango also has 5 fouls.
All right, here's Montcruz. 7:55 to go in the ball game. An eternity of basketball ahead of us. The jump shot by Montcruz. A pass short, falling right to the hands of J.B. Yango. Fast break in the offing for Tanduay. Williams now makes his move inside the paint. The frontal assault to the basket. There's going to be a foul. Pushing.
Foul, Cruz.
Montcruz with his 3rd personal. But only the 13th foul for Manila Beer against 5 for Tanduay. And while Williams is taking these foul shots, may I read you a poem? It's Doña Nena's birthday. Special discounts will be given away, celebrated the Doña Nena's way. For reservations, call 816-0942, 818-9480. What a prosaic way to end the poem. Anyway, happy birthday to Doña Nena still. 7.5 to go in the ball game. Butch Hayes. Nimble footwork, but it didn't pay off. They're still down by 1, 77-76. General takes up speed, dishes out what seemed like a bad pass, recovered by putting Israel. Rob Williams in the 3-point region. McCoy left unmolested. He bumps and misses. Ahmed Ginabin clearing the defensive board for Manila Beer. And once again, they're in a position to regain the upper hand. They're fighting for their very lives. If they lose tonight, there's no tomorrow for them.
Well, the fans really seem to be on Itoiko.
Here's Atoy. Knocking the ball out of bounds. It stays with Manila Beer. And here's Ito Esquera, the guy who was, well, to a good through launch of the action. 6:51 to go. Butch Hayes towers high for that point-blank shot. And Manila Beer has got the upper hand right back, 78-77. But there was a very important substitution made by Jolie Pott there. Butch Hayes is back to the point guard role, right, Norman?
Yes, that means he's going to have the pressure of bringing the ball up the court, and he won't be able to post up down low the way he was before. And Itoiko might have to bring the ball up the court sometime.
Well, they've got a taller lineup on the floor right now. And there's a foul.
Oh, not a bad foul by Itoiko that time.
Only his first personal.
Foul, go.
Also, only the 14th for Manila Beer against 5 for Tanduay.
And if he hadn't fouled, I'm sure McCoy probably would have scored on that play.
All right, Michael Forrest has just been injected back into the ball game by Turing Valenzuela in the person of Vic Sanchez, wearing number 12. Drastic situation, calls for drastic measures. Here is Rob Williams, 3-point region. Andre McCoy in the right lane, and the ball just got clear between the legs of Sanchez. But look at the tenacity of Rambo.
Oh, that should have been called kicking by Sanchez. He tied up the basketball with his feet. If we can see that with a slow-mo again, you're going to see that he was holding the ball with his feet.
It was, to be sure, a bad pass dished out by McCoy, but then Sanchez is not one to give up the ball without a fight.
Yes, watch his feet here. Watch his feet. Oh, you really can't see it there.
Well, anyway, the tip-off was won by Willie Henry-Lau. He challenges everybody inside the paint and misses. Loose ball foul. McCoy with his 3rd personal. We're all at the halfway house of the fourth quarter, 6 minutes and 3 seconds to be exact. Still a 1-point lead for Manila Beer, 78-77. That was a dark 2-1 uphill climb they stage. Turn around by Carlton Cooper. He hits the deck. No foul called, and he is up in arms. Rambo.
Oh, Gidabin just fouled out.
And Rambo is writhing on the floor. And Gidabin finds himself at the Gidabin certainly is a lot more important than these 2 points that Sanchez is shooting for.
Yes, it would have only been a 1-point lead for Tanduay, even if he had made the basket.
79-78. Abed Gidabin's Achilles heel once again catching up with him. 5:40 to go in the ball game. This is a pendulum affair. A bad pass.
Well, a good pass, bad hands that time.
Rambo goes for the home run. Nobody knocks me down and gets away with it. I'm going to get it all back, even in terms of points.
And now some of those easy shots that Manila Beer missed are going to come back to haunt them, Joe.
81-78. Atoico. What a time for him to find his rifle. And if his rifle can keep on blazing away like that, their heads will be above water. Right now, they're just 1 point behind it, 81-80. Snapshot. Great steal by Ricky Cui. Look at Butch Hayes, eluding Willie Hanamalao, and Vic Sanchez at the same time works it over to Ricky Cui, gets it right back to Butch. Butch gets into position for the three-point shot. Won't go. Why did he go for a three-pointer?
I don't know.
He could have driven past the baseline. Anyway, that's all water under the bridge. Here's Rob Williams against Atoico. Isolated against Atoy. Given access to the baseline, not quite. Atoy moved his body a bit to nudge him, and he's going to get the foul. That's his second personal. And the 16th foul from Manila Beer. So both clubs now on the brink of team foul trouble. Time left, 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Rob Williams, they haven't gotten any scoring mileage out of him lately. Settled in all with 5 fouls. Rambo is...
That was a good move by Rambo that time. He threw his body out first before he put the shot up, and he's going to get the foul.
Timeout, Manila Beer.
Timeout by Julie Foul. We shall return. 82-80. Lick also has a good touch by the free throw line, although he gets much of his points at point-blank range.
Well, up until today, he had only shot 4 foul shots. He made 2 for 50%.
That's not really that great.
But you're right, though. He is a good foul shooter, Joe.
Inside pass by Atoico. Heavy traffic. Looks like we have another foul. This time, Big Sanchez. That would be his 5th.
Well, this last 4 minutes and 13 seconds is going to be pretty slow because both teams are now in the penalty. Oh, bad pass by Atoy.
And I can predict it. Not just one guy is going to foul out. Already we've had a casualty in the person of Abed Gidabin. He won't be the last. You can bet on that. Rob Williams is settled with 5 fouls. There are a few other guys, along with Vic Sanchez, who are in the same predicament. Here's Rambo. Look at that drive. He draws a foul by way of a consolation prize. Atoico.
Foul.
Already in team foul trouble. And that's the 3rd personal for Go, and he gets relieved by Gotti Marquez.
Well, I'm really surprised Coach Jolipa is not going back to Mon Cruz or Sierra, because when they were in the game, it seems like the Manila Beer offense was running a lot smoother.
That's because they were able to take a lot of pressure off the shoulders of Butch Hayes.
Yes, and he was getting a lot of inside baskets, but right now he's bringing the ball up the court, and the offense is not really running as smoothly as it was before.
And Sanchez, very ironically, seems to be the most fouled man at this juncture of the ball game. No, he's the guy who dishes out all the fouls.
Well, when Vic wants to, he can be a good player, Joe. If he just stops some of his hard fouls sometimes, he could be a very good player.
Well, right now, Ito Isguera is raising a point with one of the referees. And the referee takes cognizance, it seems. He is going to confer with Danilo Bayais. Oh, somebody else is going to take the foul shot.
Well, if somebody went to the foul line, they should not have belonged there. That shot should not count. If you remember back to maybe a couple of years ago, they never protested the game because Francis Knight shot the foul shots when he wasn't supposed to, and they ended up losing the contest.
All right, so that first shot by Vic Sanchez was nullified. I don't think they had any intention to pull off any kind of deception because Sanchez is not really the designated hitter for Tanduay.
Victor was the one that took the shot, so maybe he really thought he was the one that got fouled.
There being the absence of any malice, I suppose they simply allowed it to go. All right. Volleyball stop by Butch Hayes. They shouldn't be doing careless moves like that. Fortunately, as Guerra still just got his rifle blazing away, they're down by just 2, 84-82. 3.5 to go in the ball game.
Well, somebody's going to have, Manila Beer is going to win this game. Somebody's going to have to take control for them offensively and defensively.
In the meantime, Andre McCoy takes matters into his own hands, misses on a finger roll, and here's Carlton Cooper going to put. And we have the third deadlock of the game at 84 all. Manila Beer trying desperately with all might and main to stave off the coming of night. Williams isolated against his getter, makes his drive. There's the